hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna talk about outrage culture today. You think that'd be interesting? I happen to think that he cares a whole lot.
Oh boy, here's another video that consists of nothing but me complaining. I mean, this time instead of me complaining, it's gonna be me complaining about people complaining, because that happens a lot. I mean, it might make some niggas mad, I might call some niggas out, but it's fine because I'm gonna put myself on blast too. Probably more than I should. Alright, mad niggas. So you know, every once in a while something comes out that people don't really fuck with, and it's a whole bandwagon on Twitter, and it's a whole pitchfork, dumpster fire, garbage, fucking nonsense, all that. And it's pure hell for a couple of weeks when it comes out. And people viciously hate whatever XYZ thing with a passion. I mean, look at the new CW Powerpuff Girls thing. When the script got leaked for that shit, ain't nobody was fucking with that at all. Everybody was no. There was just unanimously no. I mean, I thought it was fine personally. I don't really care, but that ain't the popular opinion. People were just hating on the concept of it, and it just was not gonna go anywhere positive. But the thing I noticed from being online these number of years and consuming media and watching people react to said new media, I've noticed that people that would hate watching something end up hate watching it, and that does a lot more harm than good, and it's probably retroactively just doing the opposite of what they want. And it's the first thing I'm gonna talk about. I got the swagger of a killer. I got the swagger, slice you with my double daggers. I got the swagger of a killer. I got the swagger, I got the swagger. Now what is a nigga even talking about when I mention hate watching? Well, I'm mentioning how a thing that comes out will be unsatisfactory and people won't like it, and then the people who hate it dearly and don't like it then decide to watch all of it, which if you didn't realize, if you watch something that's evident of it doing commercially well, and thus it will be greenlit for more of it to come out. The definition of hate watching is the activity of watching a television program for the sake of enjoyment being derived from mocking or criticizing it. But that ain't really the definition I'm talking about. I'm talking about niggas watching shit they literally get no enjoyment from. Niggas don't understand the shit they hate watching keeps going on because they keep hate watching it. And this isn't just out the ass, I have plenty of examples. Niggas hate watch 13 Reasons Why, any of those dumb like Kardashian reality TV fucking shows, shit, SpongeBob for a lot of old cartoon community niggas. But a really big one that I remember that just took off was Teen Titans Go. If you remember when that show first aired, all the nostalgia babies hated it, and they hated it vociferously. They'd be like, fuck this show, I hate it so much, and proceeds to watch every episode and then detailing how much they hate every episode, to the point to where the writers would just write episodes to address the haters because they know the haters were hate watching. And Teen Titans Go got so far the way that it was, not even just because the kids were watching, but also because of the adults that hated the show that added on to its viewer count. What I'm saying is, if you don't like something, you have to let it die. And I know that me saying don't like, don't watch is kind of taboo over here. It's a phrase that people don't say ever and critique YouTube. You know, it's like, it's the most terrible thing. But I'm not using it in the context that you probably think I am. Whenever people say don't like, don't watch in the wrong context, they're usually talking about a show that is worth criticism, that a person who is critiquing the show is talking about, and they're critiquing it. As in, if I'm watching a product that I do not like because I want to criticize it for a video or for a comment or any form of just me criticizing the show, that's where that argument falls flat. But if you genuinely have no constructive reason and no positively affirming perks to watching this thing, and you don't like it at all one bit, why the fuck are you watching it? If you do not like this show, if you hate this show to your core, you're not critiquing it, you're not criticizing it, you're not uploading your, analysis anywhere, you're just a watcher who's watching it because you hate it, stop fucking watching it, because if you keep watching it, it's gonna keep going. Think about it this way. On the contrary to Teen Titans Go, the new Powerpuff Girls reboot from 2016 died right after it got greenlit. Couple of episodes, people were crazy about it, and then they just stopped giving a shit. They tried to do the jump the shark thing by adding Blistina, but that didn't even work. People just did not give a shit. And you gotta think about it, when it comes to shows that are getting widespread positive and negative attention, all publicity is good publicity. So shows like Teen Titans Go, who purposefully stir the pot sometimes to fuck with the viewers, they want you to care. And if you care, then they win. I mean, the worst thing that can happen to a property like Powerpuff Girls or Thundercats Roar or even Teen Titans Go is apathy.
We do not care.
We don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
If people genuinely do not give a fuck, if there's no buzz, no news, no controversy, no outrage, and people just don't care at all, then you've lost on all accounts. While Teen Titans Go got a lot of negative critical reception, that's attention. But by the time that it was 2017 and cartoon community YouTube were free from the shackles of making Teen Titans Go hate videos, they slowly realized that they just kind of didn't give a fuck. And the people making those videos, drumming up the controversies, making it more of a standard to just hate this one thing, stopped caring. But Teen Titans Go was already cemented. It was already fine. Like it was untouchable. But the new shows that came around that same time who tried to do the same thing, you know, comedic reboot of a late 90s, early 2000s action cartoon. Yeah, they just didn't care about those. They just didn't care. Believe me, I was fucking there. Do you see this? Like, nah, do you see this? Like, actually. Get this nigga out of here. It was a guaranteed bag in like 2014 and 2017 to talk about these shows. My first banger on this site, which I don't even have anymore, was literally a video talking about the Teen Titans Go and Powerpuff Girls 2016 crossover. And 2016 me was hamming it up for literally no fucking reason. I didn't care about this shit like I let on. The thing was then, I ain't even watched this shit. I don't even know what the fuck happens in this crossover. I don't care. But niggas like me who made this artificially hate-infused video added on to the fact that it was just normal to watch this thing that we all fucking hated. This is what made niggas feel that it was even more okay to sit down episode by episode, making their lives an all-around gross negative for what? To prove the show that they don't like watching in the first place is a show that they don't like watching? Wow, I never knew, bruh. Thanks. Oh my god, I've seen the light. There was no hate watching Thundercats Roar because nobody was watching Thundercats Roar. Niggas made their quick videos and then just moved on with their lives. I still to this day have not and probably will not see a single episode of the show. I mean, there was a crossover for Thundercats Roar with Teen Titans Go, which had the sole purpose of trying to make niggas care about the show. Like, that was the whole purpose of that thing. This show did get hate when it was announced, but the problem there was that it was announced in 2018 for 2019, and then it came out in 2020. Whatever boost it would have gotten from the hate and the hate watchers that haven't learned their lesson just kinda died. I still have my old ass shitty video talking about it, and while in that video I was on my old head ass shit, I was moving with the community wave of telling niggas to chill out and just to wait until it comes out before flipping for no reason. There was no hate watching after like the first few episodes of Powerpuff Girls because nobody was watching Powerpuff Girls. People just did not care. And you see here, if you just don't give a shit, it just fails. And the thing that you didn't like just goes away. But some people still have not learned. The new Winx Club thing came out like a while ago. They looked all like bland, it was for Netflix, and like, you know, it was not the original Winx Club. And people kept posting screen caps and, you know, watching all this, that, and the third, detailing what the fuck happened in the show and why they hate it. But the thing is, if you keep watching it and giving it attention, it's going to just keep going on. I'm not saying that everybody in the human population collectively can just ignore this thing, because some people criticize media as a job, obviously. People criticize Powerpuff Girls and it died. But for all the people that are watching it specifically because they hate it, it's not going nowhere. Media exists and is justified for existing if there's an audience for it. If people are watching it, then it'll keep being made because someone is watching. As long as something is getting attention, then it'll keep being made. Like, I'm sorry, maybe I'm crazy, but I ain't exactly gonna put myself through hell without monetary benefit. A lot of my 2019 niggas remember that I reviewed this movie. Now the thing is, if not for this movie being shot at my school, I would not have gave a single shit about this. And if not for the fact that I make content on YouTube, I would have never watched this shit. I ain't purposefully putting myself through hell unless I'm gaining something for it. So why would you? I'ma keep it a buck with you. If you're getting a bag off of making content like that, I have no problem with it. You're getting a benefit for subjecting yourself to something you did not enjoy. And that benefit is justification enough. This movie was hot ass. Like, not even terribly offensive ass. It was like, wow, this is so underwhelmingly stupid. Why did I waste my time watching this shit? So if not for those specific conditions that literally had to do with me, I would have never touched this shit with a 10-foot pole. You don't even have to be repulsed by the media I'm telling you to choose to ignore. You could just not care that much either. And I know that the people hate watching ain't the only niggas bringing attraction. I know a fraction of these things still would be going on even if people weren't watching it out of pure hatred. But at the very least, for your mental health, watch shit you want to instead of shit you literally get no enjoyment out of. I mean, there's a market for outrage culture niggas don't think about and feed into thinking they're sticking it to the giga corporations that really just want them to do exactly what they're doing. Niggas just be acting according to their existing programming, like break free. This is what they want you to do. Get mad. Watch all they shit. I mean, I'm all for watching some so bad is good content. I have my fair share of guilty pleasures. But if there is no pleasure in the vicinity, just go turn on some Spider-Verse and get a palate cleanser. I mean, unless it's not available in your country, and if so, Surfshark VPN, we sponsored, boys. What exactly is a VPN? Well, it both protects your privacy and changes your region. With Surfshark, you'll be able to get access to entertainment from other countries. Like with Netflix, all you gotta do is connect to a server in the right country. Imagine region-locked shows for no reason. Well, with Surfshark, imagine no more. A VPN is definitely helpful for added protection. It keeps your data from being seen by unwanted eyes. That's especially useful when we talk in public Wi-Fi or just the times now in general. You never know who's lurking around ready to turn this into some Watch Dogs gameplay. You gotta be safe. Some people live in countries that heavily monitor and censor their citizens. restrictions, but with Surfshark, it's no issue. So it'd be in your best interest to use code JOEY for 83% off plus 3 extra months free. It's a limited time offer, so yeah, you probably should get on that. Just a couple of bucks a month for full protection. And if you ain't rocking with it, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's literally no detriment to trying it. Surfshark gives you clean woe, which auto-blocks more than 1 million malicious websites and things you would not want to be near. It also does a lot more. Again, use code JOEY for 83% off plus 3 extra months free. It's a limited time offer. It'd be smart to do. I'm just saying, like, think about it. Surfshark, VPN. A huge abundance of niggas have caught on to the fact that outrage culture sells. If a group of niggas are mad about a certain topic, these days making a video on that is the bag. It used to be, you get mad, but now it's, oh my god, why are these niggas so mad? And the problem with that is it's very easy to fake your own outrage. We've all done it before. But faking someone else's outrage, that's a little more bull, and that's what a lot of these niggas do. I've recently seen, mostly on Twitter and mostly from anime niggas, that if you critique something or a piece of media, people will try to fake your outrage because outrage culture sells. These niggas will lie and make you look like you're seething with rage because you commented on something in 8 words or less. They'll try to spin the narrative that you care about this thing so much that you barely even talked about. I don't ever want a nigga that probably live in Wisconsin to call me a Westerner. Bitch, you smell like cheese. They don't want you, and I don't care. Oh, well, you responded, so you must care. Before I get back on track and stop going on this useless tangent, y'all niggas have to know that response is the bare minimum. That's where it stops. I promise you, I'm so unbothered right now, and the words that are coming out of my mouth could be a lot more. This is like the minimum. Nobody's triggered for saying something that you don't believe in. That's pretty much it.
I swear one of these days, I'm gonna make a whole ass video going over all the shit these niggas do. But that's not today.
Closing statement, nigga, it's the same shit I've been saying this whole entire time. Recognize just how much people can and want to profit off of outrage, even when it's fake. Shit, you can keep contributing to it, whether you're the ones making videos about XYZ gets triggered again, or you're the one watching something in full that you literally hate. I personally won't. Y'all be easy though. Thanks Surfshark for sponsoring the video. Pretty goat shit. Also, I run a group channel where we do stupid shit. Go check that out. Pretty down bad. Reminder again, July 23rd to the 25th, I'm gonna be in Louisiana at MeccaCon, so thought you should know. Last thing, follow my socials. I promise I'm funny on Twitter. Later, I guess.
Meet me in the back and you'll find out why.